What is going on, everyone? As most of you already know, my name is Chad, and I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk about Black Ops 2, but only this once until closer to the release date, because there's some things I really want to cover, and let me get this rant out of the way first. What in the world is going on with gameplay from the future COD already being on YouTube? Every year it gets sooner and sooner. There's already full-length gameplay of Black Ops 2 on YouTube. It is August. When is this going to end? Next year when, Modern Warfare 4 or whatever the next COD, when that comes out, we're going to see gameplay from Black Ops 3 a week before Modern Warfare 4 is released? I mean, is there an end to this? What this is telling me and how it translates to YouTube is that people's attention spans are getting smaller and smaller. Pretty soon you're going to be seeing commentaries of 30 seconds or less. So, I'm just going to go ahead and upload a 9-minute long commentary, just to kind of stick it to the man. So anyways, I don't know. With that said, let's talk a little bit about Black Ops 2. Let's get serious here for a minute. Let's talk about matchmaking, and more specifically, skill-based matchmaking. I was so excited for it, man. I really wanted this to happen. I wanted it to be skill-based across the board, because I have no problems stomping on some pub stars. There's people that need that shitty room to get 100 gameplays and bullshit they need for YouTube. I will stomp on them all day long. And unfortunately, what I heard was that there's going to be like a competitive playlist where it keeps your rank, some sort of rank, kind of like Halo used to do, and it's going to match you up against good players, which you're not going to see one YouTuber in a competitive playlist. You might see a guy like Onslaught and T-Mart making a team and going into a competitive playlist and doing well just for kind of a series, but I can guarantee you are not going to see any 105 gameplays or any bullshit like that from this playlist, from Fearcrads, the Marka J, any of those guys that are known for the huge gameplays, because they depend on stomping on noobs. And I'm not calling them out because I do the same thing, and I'm probably going to play most of my gameplays in the standard playlist, just like I always have, because you guys all know a good player, even one good player in the other team can just wreck your game for you and turn a 60-1 game into, you know, a 40-5 game or something like that, because they're smart. You're not going to always be able to kill them. They use cover. They have just as good a gun skill as you do. And in Call of Duty, if you have equal gun skill, it's going to be connection based, and it's going to be a 50-50 chance you're going to win that gunfight, and you're just not going to keep winning gunfights over and over against good players. So you may see a lot of competitive gameplay on YouTube, but I don't think that's going to catch on, because people come here to just watch, you know, noobs just get stomped into the ground. So I don't know, that's my feeling on the competitive playlist. I'm definitely going to play a lot of it just to get better at the game and just for more of a challenge, because it does get boring doing this. This is a typical Black Ops game right here. We have a full party. It's from Eric the Aviator's live stream. We have a full party, just try-harding it with overpowered weapons, whoring out kill streaks, whoring out the Blackbird, just abusing shit. And I go 66-1, mainly because of the Blackbird, which, by the way, is coming back in Black Ops 2. It's not called the Blackbird, though. It's called like the Orbital Satellite or Orbital Radar or something like that, but essentially, it is going to show everyone on the minimap, including ghost users and blind eye users and anybody else. So that's coming back, so you're probably going to see a lot of this bullshit again in Black Ops 2, which I can't say that I didn't mind it, because if you have a stacked team, if you're a good player, the other team's not going to get a Blackbird on you, not going to get an Orbital Satellite on you, or whatever it's called. I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's not going to happen. So essentially, like I said, you're going to whore out this kill streak. You're probably going to run, it's probably going to be 8 kills. You're going to run that, some kind of chopper gunner or, you know, attack chopper and dogs. It's going to be the same old shit. The good thing I did hear about Black Ops, though, is that they're stealing a lot of weapons, not stealing, but using a lot of futuristic weapons, obviously, because it's in the future. But a lot of them are going to be from Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I heard that the MP7's coming back. Actually, I saw some in-game footage of the MP7. The TAR-21's coming back, some of the other stuff like that. And it looked like there was a lot of SMGs. The one video I did watch, there was an attachment called a laser red dot sight or something like that, and apparently it drastically reduces hip fire. so it makes the reticle much smaller. I saw a dude just hip firing across the map over and over. That could get annoying. That could be the PP90 all over again. So we'll have to see how that goes. But needless to say, I'm very excited about the new weapons. The next thing I did notice was there is going to be strike packages, or I think they call them point streaks now, or point packages, and I don't know if the specialist or something like it is coming back. I hope so, because I really enjoyed that. It kind of took away from people whoring out kill streaks. But there is going to be an assault pack, and there is going to be a support pack for sure. And I did hear that support streaks stack. I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if it means that you can stack them over and over, or if there is some kind of lethal support streak that the kills count towards your next streak. So we'll have to see how that goes. As far as the assault streaks go, there's a million videos on YouTube about those. There's all kinds of choppers. I'm not going to get into the basics because you can go to a guy like T-Mart's channel, or even White Boys covering all that shit now. So, you know, you guys can go to their channels for that. There's too much of it already. I'm not going to copy that. I'm just going to give you guys my opinion on it. And once the game comes out and I do some research myself on the guns, I might start a Let's Talk Guns, you know, series again. I'm definitely going to do all the free-for-alls and stuff like that, but I'm not going to do too much of the, you know, the very basics of the guns before the game even comes out. I just don't like that. I don't want to, you know, whore the views that way. I'll do some videos like this. I'll answer some of your guys' questions. If you want to know how I feel about something, go ahead and ask in the comments or send me a personal message. I check them all. But anyways, back to the assault streaks. Apparently assists, and I'm assuming this happens for all strike packages, but apparently assists, or one assist counts, 2 assists count as a kill. I guess that's built into the game now, so it's not part of Hardline or Hardline Pro from what I've heard. So that could be interesting. That's something that I think should have always been in Call of Duty anyways, because if you're putting an assist on someone, you know, you're aiding in getting the kill. You should be rewarded something, whether it's a third of a kill or a half of a kill. I did like what Black Ops did, where if you got most of the kill, you got 80 points for, you know, a kill in team deathmatch. You got 80% of the points for that kill, and then the person that got the kill got a full 100%. So it's actually more than 100%, you know, split for the kill, which I like that a lot. So I hope that comes back as well. I hope to God that there's no final stand or second chance. I haven't really heard much about it. I'm sure it's out there. I'm sure David Vonderhaar talked about it. But again, I don't like following the game this early because it ruins it for me. I feel like when the game comes out in November, I've already played it for 3 months. I already know what's going on. I pick up the game and I'm already bored with it. And I think that's why the span of Call of Duty is getting so short now, because everybody's on YouTube and you guys already know all the information for Black Ops 2, and it's August. Like I said, the game's not coming out for 3 months. Was it 3 or 4 months? And we already know all about the game. We've already seen gameplay. We've already seen most of the weapons. We know all the kill streaks. It's like all we haven't done yet is play the game. And part of playing a new game is learning about it, learning the guns, learning the kill streaks, and learning what's in it. I mean, that takes quite a bit of time. That's a process, and you figure that's 2 or 3 months out of the game's lifespan we're taking away. And again, I think that's why the game span, or the lifespan of the new games, is so short now, because there's just so much damn leaked information. I wish the developers would kind of keep it under wraps a little bit more, instead of doing like all this promoting with MLG tournaments or whatever I don't know what the hell they were doing, but they had a competitive tournament with Black Ops 2 already. And shit like that, in my opinion, just ruins the game. It hypes it up a little bit, people get excited for it, but again, you already know all the information, so you play it for 2 weeks, and it's like, alright, I played the game, I already knew the information before, and I'm bored with it. When's the new Call of Duty coming out? So anyways, guys, it looks like the game is winding down. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you'd leave a rating. And always, guys, I appreciate the support. I will catch y'all later. Peace.